Woo. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. How we doing? How we doing? It's been a while since I've done a just chatting stream, but here we are again. I feel like I need to go back to the way I used to stream before. So yeah, I need to go back to this. Poppy, you're asking where's the 1 million? You're not the first person on the stream, man. Sorry to tell you. That money don't go, bruh. How far you now? How you doing? Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Ba-da-da-da-da. Mm-mm-mm. But I hope the stream is okay. I feel like I even need to change some settings on my mic because I can't scream. I can't scream into this shit, bro. I feel like I would need to remove. Okay, maybe not limiter per se. I don't know whether it's the compressor or the noise suppression I need to change. Okay, Poppy, I've removed the noise suppression. Please tell me how it sounds like now. What does the mic sound like? Because I feel like the noise suppression and some things are really, I'm not really satisfied with the quality of my mic and the sound from my mic. That's if you're still here. I don't know if you're still here. Bum, bum. If you are watching and you want me to talk about something, let me know in chat. I'm just vibing right now, so yeah. Let me turn on the noise suppression. Okay, let me turn it back. Rody, Jordan, I see you all on TikTok. Got to the stream. How we doing? How we doing? We are live right now on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go and check YouTube. I don't know if the YouTube stream is up, low-key. Where's YouTube? Okay, yeah, I'm live on YouTube too. Good, good, good. Let me test this thing. I've not gotten a chat from. Okay, it works. Beautiful. Since I'm here, I might as well talk about one of my hobbies. Yeah. Let me show you. Let me show you guys something. Let me show you guys something. So I've recently developed this hobby, yeah. Like especially with the whole stuff with digital, games becoming digital and no longer physical copies. I've been doing a little bit of research and I kind of like have a side project now. What I plan to do is to have like a physical collection of all the games I have, be it on Steam, be it on Epic Games, GOG. Right now, I have 3 games that I've kind of like put on physical discs. I have like Hitman Blood Money. I need to replay this game. I have the Lego Batman. I played this shit on PS2. This is one of my favorite Lego games of all times. And then I also have Batman Arkham Asylum. I printed, mind you, I printed the covers for this shit. And hopefully when I get like more ink for the DVD printer, I would be able to also get the picture on the disc itself. But yeah, honestly, this is something I have been obsessing about so much, and it's currently on hold right now. Kisha, welcome to the stream. What are we talking about? Kisha, I'm talking about like my physical collection of games that I own. Like, you know how most games now that everybody's getting, everything is digital. So me, I'm building like a physical collection of my digital games. Yeah. And I've just displayed the games that I'm doing it with. The problem now is that these games now that I've done, these are very light games. These are very light games, and I don't have bigger discs to put bigger games. So that's something I'll need to save up to get in. Theo, welcome to the stream. How you doing, bro? I see you on TikTok. How we doing? Why is bro looking at us like that? Like what's popping? But yeah, let me show you this. These are some these are some of the empty discs I have. The problem now is that the biggest disc I have is like 8 gig. And so many games these days, like 15 gig minimum. So I'll need to get discs of like 15 gig, of like 25 gig, 50 gig, and then maybe like 250 gig. Because if I want to, a game I want to put on a disc so bad is Cyberpunk. But that game, especially with the DLC, is like 100 gig plus. So I'll need to get my hands on like a 250 gig disc so that I can run that shit. But that was just that was something I just do, like, one of my hobbies. But yeah, like I said, chat, if you guys want to talk about something, bring something up, we'll talk. If you guys are on Discord, you can join my server, you can join the call, and we can chat about anything. Yeah. I don't feel like playing anything today. I don't feel like playing Overwatch. I don't feel like playing Rivals. I just want to just be here and talk to you guys for real. I don't have that energy. I don't have that energy. And I used to do just chatting streams before, and honestly, I need to go back to doing it more. My content back then used to have a lot more variety, and I feel like I should just go back to it for real. Yeah, chilling today. It's so real. Like there's only so much I should be I should be like subjecting myself to. Because God knows if I open Overwatch now, I'm just going to see nonsense. If I open Rivals now, I'm going to see nonsense. I might as well just not do it. I'll just be here. Back to Fortnite. Kisha, I don't know about that. Which day was it that I tried playing Fortnite? Oh boy. I got shot on. I don't think I can do Fortnite again. Especially with my hyping. Poppy, you're not serious. Yeah, Fortnite, here your ears went to stand. Come on, sit down. There's too much now. There's so much. There's genuinely so much. I feel like if I was to go back to playing Fortnite, it'd probably be like if the OG seasons are, if they have I don't know if they still have the mood for OG seasons. If they have that, I'll just probably be there like 247. Because the only reason why I'll be playing Fortnite is nostalgia. How about?
I'm there typing. I'm like, let me just.
I thought, I'm wondering, just join call. Just join call, like easy.
That's true though. Fortnite is not the same no more. Like,
It's
like now everything given to you, like all the abilities, all the distance. Like before, when you had to like run around to get, actually good
I
weapons.
saw this thing that really like blew my mind. Like when I saw this, I was like, okay, so this is what Fortnite is now. I'm seeing one stuff like Battle Boss Royale that if you don't have to kill everybody, you just have to get on the battle pass before the game. The battle boss before the game ends, and then everybody that's alive wins. And then I'm like, bro, why are you taking like why? To get a Fortnite win, to get a Fortnite win back then used to be okay, you eliminate everybody, be the last man standing. Now we used to camp out and wait for battle boss, bro. Like what we talking about? All these online games, they're trying to spoon feed the players too much. Like, bro, allow some people allow to struggle small. That's where the fun is. Genuinely.
Man, I feel like after
Okay.
that,
Reduce the music a bit and increase the server. Okay.
End
Thank
of
you very much,
season,
Isaac. Welcome to the
at
stream.
least season 4, I feel like that's when it started to die.
When I heard Fortnite was getting a new chapter, what was in my mind was like, Fortnite, what's going on? New chapter? Like, there's one thing though, I won't necessarily fault them in terms of like trying to make the game relevant. They're just trying to do, at the end of the day, it just has to happen. Did they do it, the best way? No. But at the same time, who am I to say anything? Who am I to say anything? I feel like one thing they really messed up, they started going overboard with the collabs. They genuinely
I
started going
don't mind
overboard.
collabs. It's when they do the utmost. Like, what do you mean you have a backpack with a turret on it, with a Torb turret? What do you mean you have easy win items? And it's not that you have to hunt for these items. You'll be there when you land. You just open one box. There's too much easy abilities in the game to. I don't know. It don't make
too much to younger people.
To younger
Yeah,
people,
it's dedicated so much to young people. Like, I don't know. It's like, when like they'll have like once a season, like one time in one season they'll have the collab, and that's it. And then they'll
that's
have
it.
like one like after the hammer. Do you remember that one hammer that was
Yeah.
send you yeet in the post? After that, that's when like they started adding too much. That hammer was
Anything
that was
to
one of my
stay
favorite
relevant,
items.
to be honest. Honestly, Oche, that was just what they are. At this point, yeah, they're just grasping at straws, doing whatever they can to so that people can, the game doesn't just completely die out. Which
The
I
game will never die out. They
understand.
have too much money, yeah. They have too much money. That guy will never die out. Fortnite will never die. Like, it might lose players, but it would never die. They'll always come up with something.
Something,
to,
yeah.
The collabs will keep it alive. At least the collabs keep it alive. Look at all these collabs they have done.
I feel like one thing that they added or like they changed in the game that I'm not even too mad about is the new builds mode, because I think they've seen that not everybody could keep up with the building and whatnot. But then to me it's like two sides. Yeah, like okay, they understand some people just can't keep up with the building, so they make a mode for them that you don't need to know how to do, like crank. You don't need to know how to crank 90s and build the Eiffel Tower in like 6 seconds. That's good. That's fine. But if you continue to do those, like make those kind of changes, you are unfortunately stripping Fortnite of its unique identity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's where my problem is now. Because Fortnite used to be a build, like you enter, you build, like that's what it was meant to be. But so now true. It's just
I used to build, and then like when they started zero build, I was like, oh, okay. Oh man, this is so much easier. If you tell me get on Fortnite right now and build, I will tell you it is impossible. But I cannot do it no more, bro.
That's just the thing. As much as it's the addition of zero builds, I don't think it was an inherently bad thing, but like it just like it just comes with a price. Like something just has to suffer for it, and that's just Fortnite's whole identity, unfortunately. Because now you can enter Fortnite and you can just run and gun. That's it.
Especially with the blitz mode, like it's literally like a it's like that game can last literally 5 minutes.
The game became popular enough, so they took that risk. Honestly, fair enough for them. Like I said, I'm not even opposed to it. I'm genuinely not opposed to it. And I feel like one thing I've not seen people talk about a lot is creative mode. I mean, like back then when we were playing, it was buzzing a lot back then. People were creating maps and they were doing their shit. But now, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm just not in the space anymore, but I don't really hear much about the creative thing, because I feel like they were going towards a Roblox kind of route, if you guys get what I mean.
Yeah,
that's really too creative too. That's exactly how it is, right?
Exactly. So that's what they're trying to do, and I feel like it's good. It's good, but at the same time, I don't think Fortnite has like its main mode like it used to be anymore. It's just there's just something's always different. I mean, too many things are different now. At the end of the day, like I always say, I can't blame them, and they're just doing what they feel like is right for the distance. Because I know they're probably like sweating and trying to. It fell off. I don't know about that falling off. I feel like it's more or less like the OGs have outgrown the game. I feel like
I've
us
outgrown it.
us OGs now we've outgrown the game. It's not something that we can still be
Oh,
playing.
It's still very popular.
Very. There's
Nowhere
still
close to dying.
us OGs have just outgrown it, and then it's not the new. And the thing is that I feel like the new set now that's supposed to be on Fortnite is going to be, how will I say this now? It's not going to be the same as when also we're playing because of the availability of like, more games now. If you get what I mean. Like, why would you play Fortnite when you could play as Spider-Man in Marvel Rivals? Thinking of it like, if you were like a small child and, if you get what I mean. And if you remember, for us OGs, especially us console OGs, when we were playing Fortnite was a free online game for us. So like, that was, back then we didn't have a lot of free online games. Everything, it was Fortnite, H1Z1, what else again? Paladins,
PUBG,
what again? Was Paladins free?
Mm.
Paladins was free. PUBG was free.
yeah,
Yeah,
PUBG
Paladins
was
was
free.
free.
It
Yeah.
became free, but
It
was
became free at a
the time.
point. So and Fortnite was the best in the market then. It did the best. So obviously that's also what helped its popularity. So now trying to say, okay, let me get into some online games. Fortnite is not bad, yeah, but like there are quite a lot of options now. There are quite a lot of options now. And not just anyhow
Yeah.
options, standard and good options. See, Rainbow Six Siege is free now. As much as I don't think you're in your right mind to like, try and enter Siege, especially as it is now, with no prior this thing, but like Fortnite will not have, just the same impact like it did before. The fact that it was free made it so much out of its time for real. If they had put that shit behind a paywall, or it would have honestly fucked them up totally. They would have even maybe like made it free along the line if they put it behind a paywall. No, as much as some people want to say Fortnite fell off, they made an impact in the gaming space, whether I like
It's
it or
for-
not.
it's
They
for
made a
the
very
young
stupid
people now.
impact.
It's for the young people. That's what it is.
Mm,
Like, the collabs and stuff like that. It's
yeah, everything just catered towards the young ones now. Aye. One of the bad things that I can see have come out of Fortnite is the battle pass system. Because Fortnite was a game that popularized it. Because of that thing now, offline games are having battle passes. I was surprised when I heard this. What do you mean an offline game? Story mode offline game is having a battle pass, bro? Like, no. Too much of an impact. You still don't have it deleted. I had to uninstall it, which I uninstalled it not even too long ago. Maybe like last month, maybe 2 months ago. If not, I almost had it always installed. That one and Apex.
But last time I played Fortnite was when they did the Overwatch collab, and me and Esther also like literally tried it for like literally 3 hours, and then we uninstalled it. It was like, okay, this is fun. Okay, goodbye.
People
Go get
even
my
tried.
space back, bro.
People even tried.
It was so
Aye.
funny.
What a time. You don't mind it because, to be honest, that was their way of making money. Oh, 100%. 100%. I'm not saying for Fortnite's battle pass system was, but it's totally fine. How are you supposed to make money? My one problem now is that other companies saw the success and they started replicating it in the worst way possible. Offline
emote
story
that
mode
show as
games are
well.
becoming live service. Like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? I also remember when Fortnite promised Save the World was going to be free at one point. That thing did not become free until I dropped the game, bro. That thing pissed me off because that was one of the main reasons I wanted to play Fortnite back then. Save the world.
Okay. Come on.
Such is life.
Don't save the world for free V-Bucks that time. That's how I was surviving, guy.
Bro, that time I will step Fortnite before I will see V-Bucks, Kai. Such is life.
Even now, like,
Even
all the emotes.
FIFA has battle pass. FIFA has battle. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess, bro.
FIFA is a lost cause, guy.
A lost cause. Like, they just need to hang it up, bro.
It's EA, of course. Of course. I think some Ubisoft games too have battle passes. Normally for Ubisoft and
People
whatnot.
that play FIFA religiously, shit.
They call it season pass. So many. Thank you so much. Season pass. That's what they should be calling it now. So many story mode games will be having battle pass, season pass, this thing pass. Like, nigga, why? It doesn't have to be, and it says that it's money. All of this is just money.
It's like Fortnite. They have how many passes? You have
People
the
like
you have the music pass, you have the Lego pass, you have the OG pass. Like you have like 5 different passes.
people
in
like Hotel
Fortnite,
be buying
bro.
their game every year, bro. I've tried to think of a way to defend like FIFA players that buy the game every year. Like what I used to put in the defense was okay,
Nah, them
maybe
people that play FIFA religiously, you just need to leave them. Just let them be. And let them buy their game.
the excuse I used to have for them buying the games every year, but was that okay, maybe improvement of graphics, like updating of maybe like
Nothing changes. What changes? What changes? That's why I want to know what really changed.
the problem is that after a while, some things I feel like after FIFA 20, is it 20? I think after 20, everything after 20, maybe like apart from the honestly, everything after 20, it's just the same. Highest is just to update like the information there, honestly.
Literally it. Like I don't understand.
The
Like,
biggest change
ratings
they've had was in 24. What was the change? What did they change in that 24 that's existing? Because honestly, me that I didn't grow up playing football or like watching football like that, I don't really have an attachment, or I don't understand the attachment there. If not, back then what I used to play was PES, PES, PES 16, PES 17 on my PS2. Those were the football games I used to play then. And it was not even like all the time, it was once in a while. New models and features mostly. User 6428936532733. Welcome to the stream. No, I'm not playing Overwatch. It's just a chatting stream. If you want me to talk about something, let me know. I will talk about it.
Like how much is FIFA? Is it like every
Much money.
something about 20?
No, it's like 70 USD.
70.
God forbid.
70, bro.
It's like 70 USD. Like
40 and 60.
the
Just
the only thing about the only redeemable thing about FIFA nowadays is just clubs. Like, and that's not even they still don't know how to manage that as well. It's just the concept of playing like with others, like essentially rivals in FIFA form, basically. Everybody controls their own players in the team. That's the only
this
good thing about
26 is free on
That's the only
PS
good thing
Plus.
about it.
Ha. Seriously. Talk about your thoughts
Do you
on
see what?
my thoughts on furries. Furries. I don't have an issue with furries. I don't have an issue with furries. I have an issue when they start fucking animals. But yeah. I think furries
But
are
that's
chill.
the whole thing now.
No, that's not. I actually learned
isn't
about
that
it recently. They're not about fucking animals. They just like have is it anthropods? They used to call them those human being and animal those people that have their biology, the combined biology, but like yeah, they don't do any of that weird shit. No bestiality shit. I learned that recently. They should talk about it more because like I didn't know those are just niggas just open like animal costumes or whatnot. It's not that deep.
Isn't that just like cosplaying or something?
Exactly. It's basically just cosplaying. There's nothing there. Problem is that a lot of misconceptions have been, spread about them. It is truly unfortunate. Because those guys have money. Those guys have money. Hey, if you have a furry friend, that person has money. Because those suits aren't cheap. Be hearing some of their suits be like $5,000, $10,000. You just be there like Or you be hearing that they're engineers, bro. Like, low-key, you have to put respect on their name, guy. Those people are not playing around with their shit.
A lot of them are handcrafted. That is why.
Bro, those guys are something else, bro. It's something else. Oh. Let's see. I've forgotten the last time an NBA game had hype. Now that I think about it. I know basketball is not as good, it's not as big as football, but goddamn, I wonder how they're doing game-wise.
It's because the big boys are all old now. Bron is 41, I think Curry is 38 or something.
Can you imagine? Right, so welcome to the stream.
Is 37. Like all the guys that we all grew up watching.
The name of the song is Just a Man. That's the name of the song. Okay, what to talk about? No, what to talk about?
His nerves.
Poppy, if you're not careful, Okay, not careful. Let me talk a bit. Maybe I'll talk a bit about myself. Legot. Yes, sir. Who is he by? George Ravia. Wait, hold up. This is George Rivera. It starts with J, by the way. George Rivera, and then Cast of the Epic. I think it's from something, somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. What was I about to say? Hmm.
Have you watched the Spider-Man trailer?
I've seen
I
clips
haven't watched
on
that last one.
I've seen clips on TikTok.
I don't want to watch it because I don't want to give away. I don't like watching trailers normally. I don't want to see too much of the movie.
No, that's fair. Hmm.
It's not
Yeah,
next
all
year.
I
It's
need to do
coming
just
out. It's coming out
it's
How-
next
next
week,
week.
bro.
Have you already gamed?
Jesus,
Nah, I don't
Steve,
plan
bro.
on playing games today at all.
Yeah.
Now you think they'll be releasing trailer for movie that's coming out next year? It's coming
You
out
say it's releasing in
31st
31st of when?
this month.
This month. Yeah. My own is just to go and wait till it's pirated, man. That's just to go and wait until it's somewhere in the seven
I
seas.
don't think.
Go and pick
I
it from
think
there.
this movie. Normally, that's what I'll do, but I think this movie is too big to.
So be almost
Thanks to
if a
it.
whole avatar they can release the movie on Twitter, guy. Almost. The only problem
This
is that
movie is
it's not be good quality. The one on the seven seas will not be of good quality yet. You still have to wait a while. And it is that and it is that me, I'm not one to go out to see how I'll go and watch it live with me. So I'll just wait.
Normally, that's what I'll. But I really Spider-Man.
First, honestly,
I just like if there's any character on earth, probably it's him. If you told me I should go out and watch movie, it's him. So
It's him.
I just have to.
that's so fair.
Him
Because
or him or Bruce Wayne.
I'm reasoning
You know
it.
those two.
I'm heavily reasoning it, but I don't know, man. I don't want to leave my house, bro. I don't want to go outside. I'm allergic to sunlight and grass. But I'm looking forward to the movie though. Spider-Man has to be the exception. That's the thing. I'm conflicted right now because part of me wants to go and like watch this shit, but then at the same time, I don't like going outside. I don't like going outside. I don't know if I've said this, but like I've never been to a cinema before. Never. I've never go. I don't know what it looks like. I don't know what it looks like inside, bro. Even though for this thing. That's just when I tell people are always like shut down, like I've never gone. My younger sister has, but I've never. Shimsy, how far now? Welcome to the stream. I see you on TikTok, bro. How you doing? This is just starting stream, by the way. We're just yapping and shit. But yeah. Munachi, thanks so much for the follow on Twitch. Welcome to the stream. How we doing today? How we doing? But yeah. If I have people that like are going and they pressure me, I might just fold. I can't lie. I might just fold. But I feel like if I had gone to the cinemas like before, I would be more likely to go again. But because I've never gone, my mind just no day. Genuinely. Looking forward to
be honest, cinema is not that special. You're just
paying
to. It's not that like it's not that
it's not a crazy experience.
It's just you and your guys. That's the main thing. That's actually the experience. All of going to watch it. You can't go to a cinema. You cannot say you want to go and watch movie and you paid to go to a cinema. Nobody does that.
At all.
I just weird.
I've not been able to have that kind of experience before, so I'm not looking at trying it anytime soon. But yeah, I am looking forward to the Spider-Man movie nonetheless. I really want to watch it. I think they said they give Tom organic webs.
Organic webbing now,
Yeah, that's fair. I've always wondered why the concept of spider, like, because I think OG Spider-Man, like, according to like the main source material and the main law and whatnot, he does not have organic webs. That's what I heard. That he just doesn't have organic
Yes,
webs.
he doesn't have organic webs. Is
No more. I saw the
the
news.
organic webs actually started around like when to go did
Guy,
the
you
movie
went to go and watch Barbie this thing alone? Ha, that's weird though. And like not the going to watch Barbie, but like going alone. That's weird. But yeah.
the explanation for the organic web was he didn't believe Peter was smart enough to invent webs that are that strong that also dissolve at the same that was their justification for doing organic webs.
Yeah. Because
And that was
the way
how
me
they
I see
reasoned
it, the way me I see it, I feel like we're doing of course. The way me I see it, I feel like Spider-Man having organic webs kind of like is better for Spider-Man. Because if you remove away his organic webs, the only thing he has now is maybe like super strength
What are organic
and
webs?
webs that come out of his body
Comes out of
without
his body.
attachments. You know, Spider-Man has a web shooter now.
Yeah.
And organic webs don't need that. And I feel
Doesn't
like
have web
that would
shooter
have been better for Spider-Man because Spider-Man's powers, he can climb walls, he has super strength, he has heightened reflexes. But that thing
Spidey
does
sense
not
as well.
I think the
his
web
Spidey
shooter
sense,
is like
yeah.
a way to like to show how smart he
How
is.
smart he is.
in creating.
How I feel like they
Yeah.
should have implemented it
But
is
then
like
there's-
they should have done
there's no
his
need for
webs
it
to this
anymore.
thing. There's no need, but what I feel like they should have done, but if they wanted to give him like web shooters now to like expand on his vast knowledge of stuff, they should have done it. You know the way in the Marvel Spider-Man game, how he has different types of webs that do
He
different
has all
types
the
of things.
gadgets. Yeah.
It would have made sense if the web shooter now utilized his own organic webs. You get what I mean? So it would be like, okay, maybe like a how will I say this now? Like a web bomb now. It would be like his organic webs, and then
Or he's
with
the
the
one putting
yes,
it
he's the
like
one.
that.
He's basically the cartridge of webs
This
itself.
thing in the game is they say that it's 3D printed inside.
Uh-huh.
Which I don't know which
He
one
has
is
the
more
gadgets.
impressive.
Is that how they do it for the new movie? Because if that's how they do it, that makes to me that makes the most sense. Because if you take away Spider-Man's like organic webs now, that guy is just
Kansa still has a lot now. He has Spidey sense.
yeah, but
detects
like
damage, walk on walls.
that
and
organic
strength-
webs. The problem with
strength almost
the problem with
to go
him
with
not
what's his
having
name?
organic webs is that it just makes him like a generic quote unquote
It
hero.
makes more sense for him to like. It makes more sense as a superhero to have organic webs.
Yeah,
Because the way he got
exactly.
his powers.
Exactly.
They got bit. It's not like he did.
I saw a clip of Punisher emptying a clip on Hawk, and he was affecting Hawk. I don't know what that was about. I don't know what that was
No, I
about.
don't want to see.
I think it's just like it was shooting him in his face, so it was probably hitting his eyes.
I feel like that's maybe just what it was because the way it was looking, somebody made a video like obviously joking around because like what the fuck is Punisher going to do against fucking Hawk? And like he's like, oh, Punisher is just going to
Punisher
empty a
has
clip
almost
on his
Batman
head.
level plot
With
armor now.
them giving Peter organic webs, it will even be a way to show and highlight his brilliance by just using him to make a gadget that will take down the Hulk. 'Cause he's not fighting the Hulk and beating the Hulk by himself. Nobody beats
I
him.
didn't
Like-
normal
You even see in the trailers, he has a gadget that he's using to
He's
fight
easy
the
to
Hulk.
fight the Hawk, yeah.
Yeah, so
That is peak. I can't wait to
if
see
Hulk
that.
was actually comic accurate, I don't think Peter.
They
would
can't
be able
even
to
try
catch him.
it. They can't even try comic accurate Hawkeye. They can't even try comic accurate anything, bro. There's a version of Spider-Man that can blink the world out of existence, bro. I don't know about that.
The comics are so stupid. Like when you actually look at some power scaling shits, like you never
Bro.
even understand what is going on.
It's
Like,
that-
I don't
if-
like the multiverse.
if you ever want to do power scaling, but even though I'm not really for it anymore, like I used to be before, but like after a while, actually it was getting out of hand when people started bringing maths and physics, bro.
Wasting your time.
I left that shit, but don't try that thing with comic fans, though, bro. Don't try that thing, guy. You will lose every time. That's the genuine truth. You will lose every time.
It's such a because the evidence for whatever you want to argue for, there will be a comic for it. So there's
100%.
nothing you can say.
Hmm.
There will always be coming for whatever you want to argue. You want to say, oh,
If
Spidey's
they-
stronger than Hulk.
if they
Bring
bring
this
like a like non-mainline comic, because anytime people power scale, they have to at this point you have to use the mainline, like the canon comics.
canon
In
comics.
these
Canon
comics, there's one mainline. There's like the 616 universe,
And 616.
the mainline universe. So if you're not using that to power scale, then there's no like
There's no point. Thank you very much.
I think the worst is when you now enter the X-Men, which I think this is why I never actually got into X, because there are so many like caveats for some of them. It's sort of like Professor X now. There's nothing he can't do. Like the fact that he can control your mind, there's genuinely nothing he can't do, because he can make anybody do anything. And you
And
now
he's not even
get
he's not even like one of the strongest too. Like
he's not even one of the strongest. You now
Yes.
get to Omega level
Mutants,
like
bro.
Magneto and Wanda and what's her name? Jean Grey.
Bro.
And Storm. All those other ones, like, because those ones, because the definition of Omega level is they literally have no cap on their power level. So how do you power scale that? Like Magneto, because I think they even showed this in one of the movies. I'll be that one they did it artificially. It can control the iron inside your blood.
The iron
They gave
inside
the guy
your
eye, like-
blood?
Yeah, they did it in one of, I can't remember which movie it was.
That is deep.
But
oh.
in that one, they like, what's her name? Mystique gave the guy like something with iron inside, so Magneto could sense
Okay,
it.
no, Magneto, like she I remember it. I watched it like a week ago or something. Mystique fed the security guard something with metal in it, and then he extracted the metal out of
He extracted the air out of his blood.
Out of the guy's blood.
That's crazy. That is crazy. But yeah, if you're not using the main 616, I don't know what's this for DC. I think the 616 is for Marvel now.
Yeah.
This is for Marvel. I think this is just F1. Just
F1.
F1, but if you're not using any of those then no more, you can have it. I just stopped with them because like what do you want to tell you, bro? I'm talking about how maybe somebody's beating somebody, like Spider-Man's fighting somebody. You're not telling me, oh, that what about Cosmic Spider-Man? Sorry, you. Cosmic Spider-Man, sorry, he wins. There's literally no points. Curious, welcome to the stream, bro. I see you on YouTube. How you doing, bro? How you doing?
Also, like even in the mainline, sometimes you get like really stupid things where like they give them power ups that they obviously take away later. Like there was a point where Spider-Man, there was a comic I read like last year where Spider-Man got like he got the powers of like not the powers of Doctor Strange, but he got powers of sorcery. And like he was really powerful then.
Curious what just happened, honestly.
There's a comic run where Daredevil got the powers. In fact, Daredevil got the powers of the Beast, which is what he has in Marvel Rivals.
In Marvel Rivals.
But then,
Curious, thanks so much
he
for
was
the gift.
actually evil, and he beat so many people. He beat Ghost Rider. He beat almost all the like not
Ghost, all the streeters.
All the Avengers. He beat everybody. He beat everybody. There's even another one with the Moon Knights too.
Curious, thanks so much for the gift.
He was beating like
thank you.
The power skill them
everybody except.
I'm so happy you brought this thing up too, because I've seen that thing too. There's at least one comic run of every single hero in existence wiping everybody. I've noticed that thing too.
Deadpool has wiped everybody.
That one's in mainline. Yeah, that one also is in mainline.
World War Hulk.
World War Hulk is mainline though. Like that's just Hulk though. That's like his Hulk.
Bro, I think I saw one that Punisher killed all the Avengers, bro.
Yeah, that one also is in mainline, but it's
not
still like,
how do you even do it, bro? That's it to say nigga with a shotgun, bro. Like how? You didn't give me Warhawks inside in this thing too. Since in the game he has it, apparently. Maybe they give him Warhawks or no the other things too.
I think Warhawks is even enough buff for that guy, because that guy
he doesn't need it. He doesn't even need. Oh no!
The feats he goes through.
Like I don't know whether he has this thing that everybody that shoots at him is just a stormtrooper guy. Because I don't know, bro. A bullet to that guy's head and he's gone. You mean to tell me you can't snipe the nigga?
There are a lot of people like that now. So like Daredevil as well. Daredevil, any bullet to his, even Spidey has spider sense.
Like after reading some of his stuff, like reading a lot of his stuff, it's just he just has durability. Like he has insane
durability, bro.
Can beat him. He's falling from buildings. They can beat him. Do anything to him.
When I learned that he wasn't superhuman, I didn't believe it.
You did at all. That is very hard now.
He's like the peakest humans.
Till now, self, I don't even believe it. Like,
Would you say he has like Captain
the-
America level durability?
No, not even.
I don't think
that's
so.
too much. Cap is actually
I don't
like
think
a superhuman,
Cap-
but Daredevil is like peak of his body's like peak. The peakest.
Daredevil. Who I compare? I just say T'Challa, but T'Challa is also a superhuman.
It's
Like, I'm
kind of
talking about
like
base.
Batman.
I'm
It's
talking
kind of
about
like
base.
Batman because Batman has
Base
insane
super.
durability as
Batman,
well.
you know one thing, yeah. I've said this thing before, but Batman cannot be natural. I'm sorry, Batman cannot be natural, bro. What?
Batman is essentially Batman fell from the moon, guy.
That guy is on some Kryptonian roids, bro. You can't tell me otherwise. Can't tell me otherwise,
I'm
bro.
sorry, but like, there's no suit that is going to negate the impact that he's feeling, because that energy has to go somewhere. He's supposed to be.
Normally now, the better monks guy. Those guys have to be the most OP people in the whole DC verse, guy. I don't know why they've never called them, because every time, Batman ladies from the better monks, where are they? Where are the dark sides on the planet? Where are the monks? Call them, guy. Genuinely, tell them to pull up. Cause what's going on? The way I feel so bad for like the creators of Batman and that particular backstory that he has now, because they are wanking the hell out of it. Any small thing, Tibetan monks. Any small thing, Tibetan monks. Astral projection, Tibetan monks. It's unfortunate, because it's also such it's a cool thing. Okay, he has people that he learned all these things from, but like, nigga, he's falling down from space, guy. He's wearing leather, bro. He's not wearing anything. He's wearing leather, bro. Oh, it is what it is, man. I need to get into comics, like, seriously. I wish I was able to buy some when I was younger, because I feel like if I had the physical copies, I'd be more inclined to sit down and read it.
I haven't been reading as much as I used to, because I can't collect them anymore. Because I was collecting them a lot in the UK, so I can't collect them anymore. So I slowed down on reading them as much as I did. But I read some X-Men stuff when I was at Poppy's place like a few weeks ago.
That's calm. I think I've read the comic before, but I've forgotten what it was. I think was it an X-Men comic? I think it was an X-Men comic, because I remember Wolverine a lot. I just can't remember what it was about. And that thing only lasted like 2 minutes in my hand. I think one adult just took it away from me. I don't remember why, but it just fell out of my hand. Let's see. Kraven as a dive hero in Marvel Rivals. I feel like Kraven could either be dive or anti-dive. One of them.
Kraven
the Hunter. That's not. I can see it. I can see maybe a dive tank. I can see it.
Yeah, exactly.
I can see it.
Be like Cap. Yeah, Cap type.
Yeah.
I see that. Maybe you have like traps. To be able to set traps the same way like Bloodstone can drop.
We don't need more traps in this game, guy. We already have invisible traps.
Or more. I don't know. You have to give the Hunter something, man. Hunter needs something.
They should shoot arrows, I beg.
Shoot arrows.
I was thinking about BP, yeah, and like the way his character is in Rivals. Does it like, apart from his vibranium spear? I don't know if that spear is actually even vibranium and shit, but like, I feel like they should have leaned more into like his whole vibranium shit for him in his kit.
Made him like Daredevil. Like
they did it with his passive, but then that's just his
kit. Yeah, they did it with his passive. That's the damage. This thing more.
The damage boost.
Less he has, more damage he does. Yeah.
The funny thing is the new regen healing is kind of a nerf to the passive.
That is true now, because you can't have that damage boost as much.
You can't have the damage boost as much damage boost.
But even at that, it wasn't anything crazy anyway. The passive wasn't anything crazy at all. Just
that'd be nice if they leaned more into that.
Yeah.
They should have just that is kit. I don't think there's anything they can do to the way his kit is.
Low key, bro.
It's either he's going to be too strong and everybody hates him, or he's going to be the way he has been the past few seasons. That's all the people that play him hate him. Like, that's literally, there's no middle ground.
No in between, honestly.
Like Daredevil now. Daredevil is in actually a good place right now. Like
Yeah,
it
he's like
doesn't
8
feel
now. But then he
it
got
doesn't
nerfed this
feel
season.
too like oppressive that there's literally nothing you can do that
Eh,
you're going to die. But
uh,
it doesn't also feel like feel bad like people were complaining about when they nerfed
mm,
his
ah,
his range. That
God,
is
I remember that season, guy. that guy was a must ban guy. I don't care if nobody on everything is playing that guy. He should not
like
be
when he
no.
first
He should not
guy
see my lobby, bro.
they
I want
nerfed
to see
him
that
like
guy man lobby.
5-6 times and he was still disgusting.
Mm.
Even Gambit self, same thing.
Guy,
Gambit is still
Gambit
one of the best in the game
Gambit's
right
one
now.
is just the most like
100%,
his ult is
100%.
just too good.
And I feel like the fact he can also anti and cleanse too. Very, very good
His
for
kits,
him.
yes, his kits already is probably the best. I think he has the best. I don't say the best design because he's still
Me, in my opinion, I feel like when
he
it comes to hero design, he has to be like the best support.
I think as a support, he's probably the best designed support. Who am I missing anybody? No, I don't think.
No,
Yeah, he's probably the best
he
designed
is.
support.
He is. Kind of like the same way on
Actually feel like
Overwatch.
I
Arna is
actually
like the
feel like
best
I'm
support
playing the
because of
game
the anti.
if I'm playing Gambit on support compared
Mhm.
to heal button or
Yeah,
something.
I feel like them Guang and Xiong, the way the game is going, I won't be surprised if they end up dissolving the whole rule system. I can't even lie.
Everybody
Because
just do whatever they want.
they're making the game in a way that everybody can do everything. I don't know why they want to do that, bro. Like, it's kind of like instead of doing rock, paper, scissors, what he has done, is that everybody's a rock and they have a fucking shotgun. I think that's what the game is beginning to look like now. Like everybody's now like on the same playing field, which shouldn't be the case, especially if there's a rule system. If you get what I mean. Like, tanks are supposed to have the most HP. They're not supposed to. The damage is supposed to be decent, not too much, but decent. And then, yeah, I think that's for tanks. DPS, maybe like most mobility. They don't need to have the most HP, and then maybe like slightly more damage than tanks. Then supports can have like I don't know about supports now. There are two ways you can approach it. You can do it that okay, maybe supports have like less HP, and then their healing is like insane, or they have decent HP, and then their healing is now mild. I think those are the two ways you could have gone with the supports, but Luna Snow has a faster TTK than Hela. Not only that, Luna's other kits, like everything else in her kits, is just arguably better than Hela's.
I actually don't have a problem with any support. I only have a problem with two supports. Just Luna and Cloak and Dagger.
It's too much.
Like, okay, bro.
Yeah. Nothing is worse than Luna. I don't care.
you I'm telling you that Cloak and Dagger.
Cloak and Dagger is the second coming of Hitler, guy. I don't know, bro.
Has a game cycle that it cannot die.
Yeah, but at least in two of her cycles, in two of those cooldowns, at least she's not doing anything for the team. But then with Luna, like, I'm sorry, but
Luna
the self-cleanse is just...
That self-cleanse is bogus.
That cleanse is actually very
that shit
is...
She's getting a team up from White Fox. She's getting the cleanse from White Fox, and her cleanse is better than White Fox's cleanse.
Exactly.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. Thank you.
Her cleanse is better than White Fox's cleanse.
I said this thing earlier. They're trying to baby feed, like spoon feed some of this, because what do you mean you press one button and your whole, like, you know how much value that is just for pressing one button?
One button and you've cleansed.
Just pressing one button. Come on now. It's not fair. Genuinely. Like at this point now, but it will be better to just play a support than to play even like DPS. This is the whole Overwatch. This is the whole Overwatch this thing all over again when they released Brigitte. She did stupid damage and she did stupid heals. It got to the point where they were playing 3x3 supports. The whole DPS rule was dissolved at one point in Overwatch because there was no point. Just play 3x3 supports. It was so bad. At this point, if not that some DPS, maybe like somebody like Hawkeye now, that he has his one shot. Apart from that, I don't think any other support. I think that's the only thing no support can replicate. If not, that might be where Rebels is heading towards. Genuinely. Like Guang Xiong, it's okay to be helpless, especially if your main. It's kind of like, you know how in a party now, for example, like how they do in these animes, these fantasy animes, that they have a party and they have the tank, they have the like yeah, you see how they used to call it, is it duelist, I mean what's and what. But everybody has their role, and the most vulnerable role is the support role. They don't have any offensive this, no, even if they do, it's just like mild, it's not anything crazy. They don't have any escape. This is like that. That's how the games are. That's how it's meant to be. That's really the blueprint. But Rivals, I don't know. Because one support has 3 things they can use to not only protect themselves, but escape safely and make it back to their team. Like, I feel like some of the only people that don't have anything too crazy is maybe somebody like Rocket, Mantis, Warlock to a degree.
Brusek, Cloak and Dagger.
Cloak and Dagger is
Don't
the
let-
most balanced support in the entire game. And it's not even close, guy. It's not even close.
Don't
Imagine
let the
playing
devil
2
use you,
characters at the same time. You're playing 2 characters.
Guys, already
two
guys.
You're
different
barely
speeds.
playing one
Guys.
character, bro. You're barely playing one character. You only
Easy
use
for you to say. Where do you think my assists come from?
You only use.
you only
I
use
get
the
a
other
minimum of
character.
30
You
assists.
only use
Yeah,
the
because
I'm
other
back.
character.
healing.
Wait,
You're
no.
going to
You
get
only
assists.
use the other character whenever you throw your this thing, your window
Hero
at them,
cape.
or when you want to escape something.
Mhm.
That is all. The other
Exactly.
character, the first character you're using, you're throwing your heals at them, you're throwing the window, you're throwing your bubble, you're using your all the other cooldowns. Why
Your
doesn't
ice.
Cloak have his own
Your
cooldowns,
ice.
huh?
This thing.
That's what I thought.
Tough.
What do you mean? Cloak has his cooldowns now. I don't understand. Everything is timing. Everything is skill. It's skill.
Brusek, timing.
Timing,
Play.
bro.
All you need to do is to put down your bubble, and any dive attempt
Okay.
that has happened there.
Okay,
He's dead.
play with a bad Cloak and Dagger on your team. You see that it's going to be way worse than having no supports.
Yeah, obviously now, because having
That's the same for
having a
every
bad
other
support is
character in
better
the
than
game.
Then that contradicts your whole statement that
That
Cloak and
doesn't-
Dagger doesn't need any skill, bro. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I mean,
that doesn't contradict. That doesn't contradict.
it doesn't contract
because if
the
you're a bad
floor
player,
is
you're a
the
bad
floor is
player.
low.
Having a bad DPS is obviously better than having no DPS. If you're playing 5-on-6, you are not going to win that game. You can still win a game with a bad DPS. So that doesn't mean anything. So the same thing with Cloak and Dagger. The thing is, the skill ceiling, no matter how good you are, if you bring Saipe to play Cloak and Dagger, and you bring probably I won't say diamond, let me say a GM Cloak and Dagger, they will look the same because the skill ceiling is not high
Nah,
because
bro.
of the way our kit is.
Nah.
The only thing that like can differentiate for me, that you can use to differentiate a good Cloak and Dagger now, there's only one thing, and even this one is very negotiable. Is like when they use
It's the
their
window.
it's not
When they use their window.
window. Which one is the window again?
Like,
the blanket. Me, I'm talking about the
blanket,
fade.
yes.
Me, I'm talking about the fade.
Oh, the fade.
Because most Cloak and Daggers,
Like-
it's only a few that I've seen to use that use that to go and like avoid ults, even not for like Esterosa them. There are very few times that
Yeah,
you see a Cloak and
That
Dagger
is very
use that.
ping dependent.
Yeah, that is,
We're talking about on a normal playing field. If not,
I feel what differentiates them for me is when they use their capes, both of them actually, the damage one and the healing
the
one.
healing one.
Exactly. That's the skill ceiling. Managing both cooldowns.
Yes, no, but
guys.
those are
But
that is not
Poppy,
a
you can't really make an
difficult-
argument
that
for
is not a
somebody that
difficult-
the heals are auto aim. You can't really make an argument for
You can still
somebody's
miss.
Poppy.
You
I
can
have
still
Are you
miss
missing?
easily.
Poppy, I was swinging on Spider-Man and a Cloak and Dagger.
Are
She
you
wasn't aiming at me. Oh. She was trying to hit her team, but I was swinging away and he followed me. What excuse you want to give that shit, bro? Genuinely.
You can't
You
it's
can't.
It's like making arguments for Scarlet Witch that she's missing. It's literally the same thing.
You can't, bro. When the game is aiming for you, you genuinely just can't make an argument for that. You might say, okay, like you obviously know the difference between a bad Cloak and Dagger and a good Cloak and Dagger, obviously. But like, it doesn't change the fact that the game is auto aiming for you. So like, it's less of a character thing and more of like the person that's playing is bad.
I see that is playing is bad. Exactly. So no matter whichever character, because if you're buying Cloak and Dagger, there's nothing for you.
There's nothing for you, bro. You can't play anything else in the game, bro. Genuinely, bro. Genuinely.
Oh my goodness.
God. I really like the way Mantis is, honestly. I feel like apart from Gambit, Mantis
is the most. I don't say she's the most balanced because she's still like I feel like you need to be a certain skill level to play her. That's the thing about her. But she actually like if you find a good Mantis or Monkey.
I feel like she's. I've always felt like that about Mantis before Gambit came. I feel like Mantis is like what a textbook support is meant to be. Like in terms of okay, she's an off support, so she's obviously not the one that's going to be doing most of the healing, but she does decent damage, and she has like okay 1 CC. That's the only thing she has. She can't run, she can't sprint. Even her ult before, her ult used to be a damage this thing now. I don't think her ult used to heal now. Her doing before the it didn't used to heal. That's another thing I also liked about it. It wasn't just a healing ult, it was a speed and this thing. So like I feel like that Mantis back then, okay, that was perfect, but now it's just a healing ring. Every support in the game now has a fucking healing ring or something, bro. Gambit. Everybody except Gambit. Gambit. I think Jubilee has a healing ring too now.
Jubilee is a ring. Gambit and Ultron are the only. Okay, and Adam. Adamso is not even healing.
Adamso is not healing. That shit just full on resurrection. But yeah,
just he gets out of jail free card, which is calm because of the way his kit is.
Exactly.
He's another one who also requires.
Like I'm not against being able to like take care of yourself, not defend yourself, but take care of yourself. Like for example now. I don't know why the poke in this fucking game, all of them have like 2 ways to like either like destroy. Like for example, like Dive is supposed to counter poke, but tell me why a poke can not only CC me but fly away. Totally useless in my engagement and myself included. You're supposed to have a weakness, and that weakness is to dive, but you don't. Guang, why? I'm always going to use Widowmaker from Overwatch as the perfect example. She's one of the biggest threats in the low lobbies because like one shot headshot, you're out of the game. And she could snipe from almost anywhere until they left her range. But like normally, everybody will say, okay, it's broken. People would say normally it's broken. But the thing is that the only thing she has in her kit that can help her escape is a grappling hook. And that grappling hook is dog shit. It doesn't take you anywhere. If you're not like, the only thing you can use to do is maybe like scale something. But do you know with the amount of movement characters in the game, it doesn't mean anything. If you're jumping a Black Widow, a Widowmaker in Overwatch, and she doesn't like snipe you before you get close enough, which is like as a dev character, why you're allowing her to even hit you before you reach her. But like, the ideal situation, you dive her and she's dead, and that's it. The moment you're up close to her, that's it. She's dead. That's how it's meant to be. Well, I don't know what Rivals is thinking. Hela and Phoenix, the best pokes in the game, not only have they have a CC, and they also have a way of escape. Like, where is the weakness, bro? People might say, "Oh, bait out cooldowns, bro." Those are that. She's not the only character in the game. What if you bait all her cooldowns and Mark comes and bubbles her, bro? Like then what, bro?
I think that's what makes Rivals so exhausting to play. Because imagine now you're a tank and you're fighting Mr. Fantastic guy. Like, I'm supposed to be able to kill this nigga. I'm a tank. You get what I mean? But this guy is just going to open chest. Oh, yeah,
Mr. Fantastic should have been a tank, bro.
I was playing with you guys. My brother, he just came back from school. He was watching me play. He asked me, why is nobody's health going down? Why is nobody's health going? In my head, I was just laughing. I was like, Fairs, that you're not used to this. Me, I'm used to all this before. This is just how the game goes.
Rivals, nothing is to die, guy. Nothing is to die. That's why I picked up Hawkeye. Because Hawkeye is the only character in the game that can one-shot headshots. And sometimes, some people need to go in the span of a second. Whether I like it or not, there's some games that you will lose by, and then when you think about it, if you could remove one person, like out of the fight immediately, like in a second, bro, that's all you need. That's why if they should nail Hawkeye and remove his one shot, that's when I know that maybe it's Guang's daughters or his sons that are playing the game, guy.
We're too far gone to remove.
If they were to remove that guy, bro,
they would have done it a while ago.
Maybe. I feel like
I think Widow is just because Widow can EDS. That's their own issue we have.
Removing that EDS really pissed me off, bro. Making them alt really pissed me off because help me make it make sense. Widow's alt now, but current Widow, this is after the rework, she can 2-tap just like she could in her normal base kit. Like, honestly, if they wanted to rework Widow, they could have removed what they are putting as her alt now. Because she could do basically the same thing in her normal kit. It makes you wonder how they view Widow, because like, if you thought you had to rework her, but then still leave what was her core thing and put it as her alt, then like, it makes me wonder how they will view Widow in the first place.
I feel they don't even know how to look at Widow.
They don't.
This is so small.
They
so small.
They genuinely
so they can't even like get a because you can see obviously by the way they changed that they wanted her to be more.
They wanted her pick rates. Yeah, they wanted her pick rates to go up.
Like they wanted more people to play her.
Mm-hmm.
That was their aim, because she had like obviously the less pick. The way people were picking as true, basically.
Yeah, that's cool.
That was what they were aiming for. So I just want to assume that this is like them testing.
I hope it's a test.
Because regardless, the way her character is, if you want to compare it to how she actually is, like in comics, like this is not Widow is not a sniper.
The problem with that argument is that the problem with that argument is it falls apart when you have people like Ultron healing. That's the thing. You might say, okay, she's not a sniper in the comics. Nigga, Ultron was killing people, man. So like, you can't with that in mind, you can't really like fault them too much. They just felt like they needed to add the sniper character.
I'm not faulting them too much. I'm just saying like if they
wanted to rework her,
found a lot of they could have found better ways to. Because even something like Moon Knight now, I think Moon Knight is the most different character from what he is.
From what he does in this thing.
Because a lot of people don't actually know how Moon Knight is almost like Deadpool in terms of combat. He's
just his hands, bro. That's Moon Knight is his hands.
Just straight boxing.
Yeah.
The point that what's his name?
Taskmaster
doesn't copy. He doesn't copy two people. He doesn't copy Deadpool. He doesn't copy Moon Knight. Because Moon Knight
to drop a helicopter into your face, bro.
Because Moon Knight is so reckless that he's so reckless with his first style that he's going to die. Because to be fair, him is protected by God, by a god. Sorry, he has the leeway.
If they were to rework Widow, it would have made sense to make her more like her comic. But the problem now is that it's just a disservice to people that have put hundreds of hours into their character.
Hundreds of hours. You can't rework her too much. You can't
like Guang. I spent 102 hours on on a character that doesn't exist anymore. I don't know what you expect. I don't know how you expect me to feel now. Don't get me wrong. I still perform. I still perform on the Black Widow. Nothing has changed in terms of my performance. I have been performing with Black Widow since the day I picked her up. So like, it's not like it's affecting me and how I win my games. But like, she was more effective before. For me anyway, she was a lot more effective. Now you've just made her a run and gun character.
I feel that is now where Guan sees different, because in as much as he was more effective for you,
most people more effective for the whole
people like me that do not play like, because I could not carry Widow that I want to play her seriously before they reworked her. Now I can actually try and play her now. Which was the aim, at least to them.
Yeah, for 100%.
So in their own head, it's probably a success in as much as obviously people are upset.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, bro. Like, I could 2-tap anybody, like almost across the map. There's a range that Hela would have to 3-tap headshot you. But if it was Widow, we still need to Widow is just 2-tap. So like, me, I was chilling. I don't know whether it's because of Overwatch Widow that allowed me to work well with Black Widow from Rebels. But like, I don't know, aren't characters like that meant to exist? I think at the end of the day, it's probably because we didn't have a substantial player base. Also, Widow means. I think that's probably it. Like, you guys, how many Widow means do people know apart from me?
It's just X-Lek. It's just you and X-Lek, I know.
That's just it. You can count the amount of people that you have seen play Widow properly on one hand.
You just you X-Lek and Zaza. Like if I say Widow is one of the two of you that no.
Oh, it's so unfortunate, bro. Because for me, like me, I'm a hit scan merchant, but let me even be more specific. I'm a sniper merchant. When it comes to sniper, that thing always works in my hand. So like, to change Widow from a sniper entirely, bro, like, I just have to stick to Hawkeye now. You guys will just see me playing Hawkeye more. Because that one shot, the sensation, bro, the euphoria of removing somebody from the game instantly, bro. It's unmatched, man. It's unmatched. Anyhow, Sha. If they were to ask me to rework Widow, like from what she was before to something, or the problem is that they were trying to avoid one shot. One said it himself. He wanted to balance Widow and like not give her a one shot. But I think that's where the problem lies, because I feel like that thing is a core mechanic, especially to shooters. I feel like it's a core thing that should be rewarded. For you to constantly hit headshots. It doesn't have to be instantaneous. Overwatch, you need to charge up your rifle to like at least 70% to one shot, like 250, I'll be 275 HP.
And that's how Hawkeye, that's somehow.
Exactly, that's how Hawkeye is. Hawkeye used to draw his bow to the max. Exactly.
I feel like they couldn't find the way to
incorporate it for Widow.
Without looking like Widow. I think that's also another issue. Didn't want it to be like you said. You wanted to you have to charge for Widowmaker. They didn't want it to also just be a Widowmaker
clone.
Yeah, a clone like in Rivals.
Hawkeye is a clone of Hanzo from Overwatch. Exactly. The whole double. He has the whole double jump. He has the only thing that Hanzo doesn't have is the slash that the guy does and deflecting bullets. If not, they're the same. It's basically the same character.
Yeah, but like Hawkeye, that's literally like Hawkeye is. There's no other way this game would have
been able to make Hawkeye.
Like they could have gone so many directions.
Genuinely.
Made her like a dive. They could have made her.
Should have been an assassin type character, bro, like Spider-Man.
Yeah, they could have made her. You could have made her poke safe. They could have made her a. You could have actually made her a brawler because in this version she's a super soldier.
Abi. This one that she's a super soldier in this best. It's not even impossible, bro.
So they could have really gone any direction they wanted to go with her. So the direction they went to was sniper because they believed they had too many.
They probably
need to dive distance. So just got her. There are only two snipers in this game, at least.
I think one tap for Widow is a no-no because supports die too easily from it. And in a game that they don't like the Gunnar OP supports dying. So I guess. Like I can understand them not adding the one shot, like totally 100%, but like more.
Rocket to just be popping every time. Rocket and Jeff will just be popping.
You
even know where. What's a date? You have to go back. If you give her one shot, I think she would instantly become S tier. Because all the hella Phoenix means that good aim.
Like this one is supposed to be meta. They don't like DPS being DPS. I guess, Mango. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because what they could have done by like I said, if they give Black Widow her one shot, they give her the charge like Widowmaker that you need to charge up to a certain percent to be able to one shot headshots, certain HP. Then all they would have done is to remove her CC kick and then remove her infinite sprint and make it like a resource like it was before. I feel like that would have, because the problem now is that if they made Black Widow a one-shot headshot now, for example, she has too many things to keep herself alive. She has too many things to keep divers away, and it's not supposed to be like that. So my own proposal:
Her
give
kick.
her the one shot, give her the charge up for the one shot, remove the kick, and just allow her to run on a resource. That's it. For me, that would have been a lot better.
One shot, what the one shot will also do, also make Papa and Venom must please. Like, you must play them because you must dive the window.
Oh, shield tanks as
If
well.
not,
It's make people play shield tanks more. Because you know some people, I've noticed people don't like playing shield tanks. So people be playing shield tanks more. And people will not be walking out in the open like fishes, bro.
In general. No, because it will be the tanks that people be playing a little bit. Strange Mag, Venom.
So,
That would be any two of those combinations, because one of them have to dive the window. Because that would be the only way to stop her. The Venom or the Cap.
Same with the dive.
The Strange or the Mag will now be trying to protect the support. Maybe Emma. But
same with
just for one character. That's just for one character. If you now have a Black Panther now, what do you do? If you had a Black Panther, we do this thing, like
same with dive in that game. There's always a set amount of DPS that they're able to play into comps without a struggle. Even so, these characters aren't even that fun to play. They usually dive the things that are normally top.
What did you say? I didn't hear.
I'm reading what Mango left in. Listen. They just and the thing is that it's always the supports that are complaining, bro. Like,
I don't know why the supports. It's because we've gone through this. The supports we've literally been this since Necros said that shit in when I mean 1.5. He said that since 1.5. Since then, we've been in this cycle. Season 9.
Oh
God.
Like it's okay to die. You don't have to be immortal, you know?
He proved like what he said is what is happening. He said about like supports taking over the game and the game becoming shit, essentially. Because of it is what happened.
You never played the game, played for a week, and it didn't feel worth the grind. All the characters I play are crappy into rank because the supports are just tanks. Real. Supports are just tanks, bro. And they do more damage than DPS. Don't forget that, Mango. So they do more damage than DPS. Sorry.
Blame anybody that doesn't want to.
If this is the route, if this is what they've wanted to do, they should have scrapped rules and just made these Marvel Rivals.
I feel like it's just because I played early. Went early. That's why you play.
And everybody was bad at the game back then now.
Everybody was bad. It's me, I was also very bad.
It
was me, I didn't play Overwatch. That was worse than bad in that sense. So me, I was just learning with everybody about it. If I started playing this game today, I would have dropped it after a few.
I know people that can't, that they tried playing the game, but they just can't again, bro. Too much is going on.
By the time, let me say I played Thor and Dino carries me into his backline. Just turn it off.
And this game has always had that support issue. I genuinely think they get worse because of the support lovers always complain the most. Once everyone starts figuring out the game and learning their heroes, they learn that support is OP. Now they want to keep them that way because they stink and about everything else. Let them come to Overwatch where you gotta watch cooldown management and actually get punished. Real Mango, like come to a game where you cannot stand in the open freely. Because I've noticed that thing a lot in Marvel Rivals. People just stand in the open.
People don't understand cover.
What?
Which is very sad.
People are allergic to cover in Rivals, bro. God damn it.
Don't understand cover, which doesn't mix. Because I don't know what and then you'll not be spamming heals. Like, times take cover, even if you have 800 HP, like, by the time Punisher gives you 1, 2, 3, you're dead.
So,
literally. Like, I'm one headshot, 2 headshot, 3 headshots, you're dead.
So, this is why we need. This is why I also want a one shot in the game, because if there's a one shot in the game, people be moving with caution, bro. You will not go and be standing out in the open like a fish.
When Rogue or Emma grabs you, the rest of the team clocks, you're dead as well. Like, there's so many things that can happen.
It's truly unfortunate. Truly. Like,
I think I've sent that clip now. Me literally as Dino won't be wanting a cloak and dagger.
I remember now. You can't even run a cloak and dagger. Just disengage, bro. You have already gotten value, like distracting her for a bit.
All she did was just put down her bubble and it's
supposed to do that.
No, I could not out damage this thing. I brought her out of.
I know that's a fucking immortality bubble, like what?
Cloaked,
and this put us that quick.
And by the time she cloaked, her teammates obviously came back and I was hurt. But I think everybody else was dead.
So, the excuse I've been seeing support players have, like in terms of the whole immortality shit, is that they say, oh, that I saw one that's you don't even have to kill them, like just distracting them is enough. Like, nigga, what do you mean? I can understand distracting them can bring some sort of value, but you being dead is the best value I can bring. So why would I not want to get the most? Like, I don't get it. Like you can't be defending.
Too bad of a point. It's just the fact that when you're playing in a game like Rivals and you're not playing like, it's just too casual for people to take it as seriously as getting value from just distracting them.
Getting value. Some people don't even know what value is.
They don't. Some people don't even understand the fact that you're distracting them enough, so they have to now push up for you.
Exactly.
To do something to their own team. So it's just like
the other thing is some people don't know some of the value you're creating. Some people don't know how to take advantage of it. So you are actually not creating anything.
You're not creating anything, honestly.
Because you can like take the attention of their support. If your tank doesn't push up, your tank decides to stay at point. You're not doing anything.
I'm not doing anything.
You're just tickling them, even if they die. So if you're not, and that's another thing about tanks. People don't want to play tank because they don't know how to play. They don't know how to play tank. They don't know when to push up.
They don't know when to. It used to piss me off some games. I'll be distracting a cloak and.
I feel that one is the heaviest one. They don't know.
They don't know. Do you know how many team players I've seen just go? They'll just go. Go to their backline by themselves, guy.
Punching and expecting to not be pinging you and
saying, pinging bro.
My healers are dog shit. Like
everybody's going to shoot at you, bro. Like
a damage sponge. Like that's what you are like. Orange and fat round. Like everybody's going to shoot at you.
The problem now is that somebody can bring up the arguments that communicate with your team. Nigga, that is the best case scenario. That's not always going to be the case. If you're not six stacking and effectively coming with your whole teammates, bro, like that's exactly what they're saying, bro. That's exactly what they want you to be in. Like that's not ideal.
That's another.
Some people play this game alone, bro. Mango, thank you for that. Let me go get myself some water real quick.
This game is very like I don't say it's too team based. Because that's literally the aim of the game. But if you're not communicating with your team, that game is not going to be fun at all. It's most of them, sure. Yeah, ranked. Like I cannot sit down and say I want to play quickly solo. I'll just be losing brain cells. Some of the decisions people will be making, and I'll be like, "What am I doing this for nothing? Is it to grind Lord?" I really don't. I don't care. Rate people that me as I am now, I cannot be grinding 70 hours to get champion. I don't have that much time.
The game is bomb.
I'm back now. Hopefully, like them go and they lock in and they know what they need to do. Is either they do that or honestly, this game, like I've said this before, even not for the Rivals IP, even though that the name is Marvel Rivals, this game would have been gone, bro. This game would have been gone. It would have become Paladins 2, bro.
I think it's that big.
No,
that
it was horrible.
this thing.
It was. I remember when the game first came out. Now all the complaints about so many things being imbalanced and I don't know if. Please, someone should correct me if I'm wrong. But when Rivals came out, I was hearing that they were not going to nerf or buff any character. That's what I was hearing.
I think they said they weren't going to be more lenient to let people play what they want. They weren't going to like do too much with nerfing the characters. Like
because that period there, when I heard that in my mind, I was like,
similar to that, yeah.
So something similar.
But another thing is some of the issues Rivals are issues that they physically cannot do anything about. The throwing issue. People being toxic. Like you can't do it. That's in every game. You can't do anything about that. Especially in a free game where I can make 7 accounts or buy accounts from somebody.
There's no way.
Buy accounts from somebody and not care about what happens with this account. So I don't care. Because I don't care about what happens with this account. I don't care about the people I'm playing with. That's another thing.
I feel like in that regard, he shouldn't even really stress himself too much about it. It's going to be there, whether they like it or not.
That's going to be, but that's the thing people are going to go. I think that's the thing people complain about the most. I think people complain about that more than balancing. In my opinion, balancing is just like the reason you hear it a lot is because that's something that they can change. You can fix balance. You can't fix. Throwers. You say, IP ban. IP bans are not like.
I don't think they can. They genuinely can't do anything about throwers. But I think the problem is that Rivals is very popular in Rivals. It's very popular in Rivals. That's throwing of a thing, bro.
Because there are a lot of people that actually don't care. That's like I said, a free game that anybody can just carry their account.
Mango, I don't know. Maybe you help me and tell the supports that they are allowed to die. I don't know. You help me and tell them they are allowed to die. They don't have to be fucking Thanos, bro. Like, it's so bad. Like, rock, paper, scissors. You should like. It's okay to be at a disadvantage, bro. It's genuinely just supposed to be rock, paper, scissors, but everybody is holding a fucking AK-47. So like. I don't know. But like on the only reason why I'm still on the game is because 1, I've spent money on the game. 2, I've spent a stupid amount. I've spent over 200 hours on one character, man. I spent over 200 hours on one character. It's going to be very, very hard for me to disconnect from this shit, bro. If not, no, it's bullshit, bro. It's everything is just bullshit. Everything is just bullshit.
You can disconnect from Fortnite. You can disconnect from this guy.
Fortnite, I lost my account 2 times, bro. My heart was not even there again, guy. I lost my account twice. My OG account, bro. You're not an OG. You're not a Fortnite OG if you have never lost your account, bro.
Another thing is maybe because more. I'm an EA player.
Mm-hmm.
I know what bad devs. You cannot. I'm telling you that whatever Overwatch has done, I don't think they've done anything as bad as EA. I cannot believe that.
What they do?
Yes, EA are a terrible company.
I mean, normally, of course.
Did you see what they did to? We not have this because it's NFL, but their college game, their career mode.
Kill me, please.
They made it pay to win.
Pay to that was just fucked.
To upgrade your player, you have to pay.
It's so spam.
Like, that's literally the lowest of the low. The lowest of the offline game modes.
This game is just
they are pay to. They did it as
Mango.
well.
Mango. The spam on Rivals is getting so out of hand. Like it's Like, it's just spam, wait for support, or spam, support. The support now, do we know ult if there's Magneto? Because we need Magneto to use his ult. So it's just going to be a standstill until somebody breaks, bro. That's the entirety of Marvel Rebels game, bro.
It was much worse before.
Support to have ults, but they can't. All the phone dive can't exist, so you can't make cool plays.
Because before it was actually impossible to get.
No.
The ultra, you could not get.
I can understand the dive, being annoying. I feel like dive is meant to be annoying, whether I like it or not. Dive is always going to be annoying. I feel like that's one thing that some people don't understand. You immediately like Psylocke, you learn that very quickly to cut the shit out. The one is better. I spent 200 hours learning the hardest dive DPS in the game. Just for the guy to not be able to kill anything, bro. The only value Spider-Man has is being able to pull people off the map. Because he can remove the full HP tank. And that's it. It's out of the game. But then again, when people like Bucky exist, Angela can do that thing too. Dino can do that too. Wolverine can do that too. Basically, any hero in the game that can pick you up and drop you, they can do the same thing that Spider-Man can do. Easily. Easier, by the way. So, I was wondering, why you nerfing his uppercut? Okay. Why you nerfing his damage? Why you nerfing his damage? Why? Why? You have turned me to a mosquito now. I went from a spider to a mosquito. They nerfed his damage for, what was it? His uppercuts, I mean, is this thing guy. And the problem is that Spider-Man means keep adapting. They keep adapting. Don't adapt. Sit down on the floor and throw a tantrum, bro. That's the only way your hero is going to have any good thing in this game, bro. Sit down and have a fucking tantrum, bro. But Spider-Man means you can create new combos to be doing this thing. Very, very impractical combos that you could probably hit one every 50 times, guy. I just blame myself, I don't know who sent me to do that.
To tell you how bad the clubs, I mean, this year, what they did, because before you could choose any play style you want. Into play style. This year they made builds. That's what they call it.
Builds.
You could only choose that build, and those builds could only use certain playstyle. So they just removed creativity that you have. Anything that you wanted to made it every build has to be.
Honestly,
and do you know why they did that? Do you know why they did that?
Why?
Because to upgrade, you can pay money to upgrade.
You can pay money to upgrade, of course, bro.
You can pay money to.
Of course, bro. What? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. It's so insane because I think the only good dive characters in the game now is probably Psylocke, Venom, Daredevil. I don't know about Cat. I don't know if Cat is in a decent place.
Cat is.
She's much better than last season, but she's just not as good as
Prime Black Cat, aka Hitler, aka Netanyahu's strongest soldier.
I feel she because when she came out,
her team up with Spidey is actually really good this season.
100%. A web cluster. I just noticed this shit. Overwatch is in a decent spot when I'm complaining more about skins and cosmetics than anything else. Real. Oh my days. Overwatch. It's so annoying. Everything is just pissing me off, Mango. Everything just pissing me off. God. And the thing is that Marvel Rebels will always have hype because they have an infinite roster.
I'm never gonna stop playing this.
They have an infinite roster. If your favorite hero is not in the game, he probably will be in a year or two. So they're always going to have people. Always, 100%. Always. I'm looking forward to what's this guy's name? Bullseye. I want
doesn't
to
know
see
I'm
what
here.
I want to see what they will do with Bullseye. I'm very interested in the character.
He's so focused on me, like focus on the fight, bro.
Not to mention, it's also fun thinking of like what roles like some of the other heroes could be in. Like I feel like that's a very good thing that Marvel Rivals has going on for them. That's a very good thing
Yeah, the
because
fact
they're
that,
always
like,
relevant. They can't
someone
just
like
be
Gambit,
irrelevant, bro.
so Gambit was
Bro. Anyhow, Sha. Problem now is that Overwatch now, they're just messing up on their end. We could have had an Overwatch anime, but you know, Blizzard, I don't know what they told Netflix, bro. But they just pissed Netflix off, and Netflix were like, yeah, we're not doing this shit anymore. Not to mention like all the unexplored lore. Like they're always dropping all this new lore and shit, but like we already have a foundation for some other shit. And they just left the building is incomplete. The buildings are incomplete. Overwatch. Like flesh this shit out, bro. Flesh that shit out. I feel like the output of characters is too high. It doesn't leave room for genuine tuning and balancing. Oh, 100%. They felt threatened.
It's obviously because
You were saying?
it is impossible to balance the
Yes.
impossible to, because you always have a black cat, devil, or else a black cat.
Overwatch was they felt heavily threatened with rivals during that period that they released 5 heroes, because to the average Overwatch player,
no.
5 new heroes, this is nice. We have more content. But like the way I was seeing it was like, first of all, balancing is going to be like out the fucking window. Because this like most of this shit, they rushed it. I won't be surprised if everything that happened that they released by like was within the same year. Everything was they just sped ran everything for them, and they just released it. And now that's what they're doing now, releasing skins, heroes. Like, come on, man. Even Fortnite is on that shit too. I'm seeing the DC summer skins. Like, everybody's trying to sell Gunnar skins now, bro. Even a mobile game. There's a mobile game called Bloodstrike. There is a cosmetic in the game of a lady shaking her ass on the gun. Why? Where did we go wrong in the gaming industry that is just normal now?
When you see what makes money,
like
like,
bro.
Once rivals started printing money from that shit, everybody was going to.
Like I get it. It's Gunnar skins sell, unfortunately, but like you don't have to do that. Like at the end of the day, it just talks more about the companies, bro. And like all of them have just become greedy. All the people that care are already out of office.
Now all of them want money. Especially all these like rivals is free. So their way of making money.
Like what the fuck has Hanzo been for these years? Where did Echo come from? And why it's locked up? How did Zarya become chill with the Omnics? Where the fuck is Ramatra? Even at law wise, what side is ball on? Baptiste law is something but a whole lot of nothing at once. Mango, you could legit, if we sit down and talk about the way they have useless the law, bro, for Overwatch. Like
it was in a good place.
It was, but now it's just they just don't care again. They just don't care about the law. Like Mango, you know the controversy with Hanzo, Keiji, and Kiriko's age. We have still not gotten confirmation on that thing, bro. I still don't know how their age this thing works. Genuinely, like all they need to do is just to sit down and work shit out. Like I won't have had an issue of Doomfist losing if it made sense. If it made sense, but it didn't. It was the most appealing thing. The best part of Overwatch was the law. 100%. Like,
I can imagine being an avid Doomfist fan. You just see a new character come out and
all of a sudden he's just gone. Like, Like,
He's dead. Well, not dead, but
what did
allegedly
Vendetta
dead.
do? Those like in her trailer, she was in a coliseum fighting something that Doofus could have one punched. Like Doofus would have one shotted the whole thing. Vendetta struggled and fought that thing. Okay, that's the only thing we have from her. And all of a sudden she's beating Doofus. From where? From where?
No.
They didn't even have to rush it. They could have taken their time, expanded on the lore, what Vendetta has been doing in the background and all that. Oh, by the way, a lot of the new characters they've mixed up with 100%. 100%. Vendetta is a self-insert. Kiriko is a self-insert. Anon, I'm not sure about Anon. But Loki. Not to mention that they are fetishizing Asian characters, bro. Overwatch is not hiding it, though. Overwatch is genuinely not hiding it. Like, the main artist, I think, has a Kiriko tattoo and is a fan. Of course, she has a Kiriko tattoo, bro. That's her. She's Kiriko. They're the same person.
But when you say self-insert, what do you mean by that?
Like, imagine me introducing a character into Marvel now, for example. And and this character
is not part of the.
Not like it's not part, but like there may be, Marvel is a different case because we already have established characters. On Overwatch is a building. Overwatch, we still don't know which other characters exist like that. But like, imagine introducing a character, and then this character is a character you designed and like you resonate. I don't know how you understand, but you understand, but exactly.
I understand.
Basically, as if you were the person that they added to the game, that kind of thing.
This is what they did. This is what they did in the Flash as well. With what's that woman's name?
Iris?
Drew's wife. No,
okay.
No Iris. Iris is just Drew's wife. The guy that ran the show.
Can you imagine? Vendetta was like an OC from a fanfic about Overwatch and actually got pushed through the meeting somehow. That is honestly, I don't know, bro. I don't know what's up with Blizzard, what's up with Overwatch them. And like,
imagine DC creating a character just that can just start beating up Batman or something. Like,
and then the person that like that's the thing, it's always out of the blue. They don't want to flesh out these people, but they just bring them in and they start throwing their weight around, bro. Like,
wow, true hands. I'll actually not play that season out of.
How the fuck we let this shit slide? It's Marvel Rivals, 100% Marvel Rivals' fault. I'm grateful for more content in Overwatch, but at the same time, I'm pissed because Overwatch is just in the mud now.
There was a point. I think it is. I don't know if it's the case. This still the case. But I know when Deadpool came out, Rivals had more characters than Overwatch at the time. I don't know if they've passed them or if they're the same now.
I don't even know now. I don't even know.
I know
because
let me check.
I think he said the next hero they're adding is a mech hero too, like Diva. I'm not too sure. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, they have the exact same right now.
No, really. They're starting the low again because of Rivals, but they're not putting the effort into it. It's no longer the same people or the same passion. They've pushed themselves to make law. And the only way they want is with Asian
up and stop the law for a time.
It's not like they stopped. They abandoned it for a while, but they're not trying to build up on it. But it's soulless, so to speak. It's just soulless. It's been confirmed. It's someone on Diva's team, of course. How many black people do you have on Overwatch again? Lucio, Doomfist, Sojourn, Sierra. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Okay, bro. Okay.
There are 3.
They're pushing out law for themselves, not for the actual law and the importance of character building. Mango, I don't know if you have read the Webtoon comic that they released. I think I read like the first chapter. I have the second chapter. I genuinely don't know what's going on there. I don't know if it's this thing. Mind you, the black characters get no love besides Doomfist. Barely, bro. It even pisses me off so much because like Doomfist, you don't get a lot of games that have like prominent Nigerian characters. So when I learned about Doomfist, I was so happy. I was genuinely happy, especially with his animation with Tracer wasting, and that shit was hype. But like, they're doing that guy dirty, bro. I don't know what they want to do with him law wise now since he's coming back. What's it about? Mango? I could not tell you. I think it was when Juno just joined Overwatch, something like that. Yeah, let's give the black guy a hoodie and some wings for his mythic skin. I don't know. I think something's up with the artistic, like, I don't even want to talk about mythic skins because after Mythic Cassidy came out, I just knew they had lost the plot. I knew like you could tell what they were going for. They wanted a skin that will be tested after, and it's just dog shit, bro. They just pulled bro's shirt off and made him glow. Made him a glow stick, bro. Said, here you go. God. I think you also added a separate rarity of skins again. Like, your greed could not be more evident, Blizzard. We know you're hungry.
Wait, after Mythic, they're adding another one.
There was another one below Mythic. Below Legendary. It's in between somewhere. I thought from the beginning was Greek mythology Olympic shit. And there we went from where I think after the Olympic shit, we went to who got the mythic skin after GQ? Genji came out with cyber shit. Mind you, these ultra rare skins are just, all of them are trash, all of them are ass. Like, bro, it genuinely is. It's if you think about it too hard, you will genuinely just lose your mind because it's not making sense. It's not making sense. I feel like giving Genji a cyber theme skin, a cyber theme mythic skin, to me personally, I thought it was weird because, like, isn't the guy already like a cyborg? I don't know. The only good skin I saw from the pack was Orisa. Can you imagine? Oh, my glorious Queen Zarya. She has been so neglected, lore-wise, skin-wise. She's just an annoying character in the game now. Taylor, welcome to the stream. I see you on TikTok. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Bro, I wish you expand more on Zarya's lore, bro. Genuinely. So unfortunate. But it is what it is, I guess. All the people that were in it for the love of the game are no longer there. Those greedy individuals that we have left. It was very cool in the sense that his mask should change and open up into a skull, etc. It was very cool concept, but they just didn't do it the best. What you're talking about? We're just talking about, currently now we're talking about Overwatch and like how they're messing up and whatnot. They also nerfed Zarya's bones in the Bonnie skin. I don't know why they did that. I genuinely don't know why they did that. So much love would have gone to so many other characters if only like we got some more shit on them. Bap has no skins. The only two skins I have on Bap that even make sense are the ones that he's in a suit and I think one snow themed. Other than those skins, like Zara was the OG buff mommy character. Do you get? I even forgot that Joker Queen was not in the game until Overwatch 2, I think. I think she was. Yeah. I think so. Bro, it's so unfortunate. Zarya has no skins, no highlights, no highlight intros, no nothing, bro. No law, no nothing. She's just a buff Russian, man. That's just give us a buff. Overwatch was like, here's a buff Russian. And like a buff Russian Muslim take. And I loved that Overwatch made a non-conventionally attractive characters. It's Overwatch was very, before they were very like, what word did I use now? They were doing those shit more. I don't know, bro. These characters now, everybody's a 10. Everybody's a model. Mango. Everybody's a model. 10 out of 10. Everything symmetrical, perfect skin, perfect teeth. Everything is just, all of them are just, no, Mango, do you know why they did that? Apart from the pretty skins, pretty petite lady skins they want to bring out for the girls in particular. You know, Overwatch, they need to, you know, Overwatch popularity, they have a community. And unfortunately, the community is doing much better than them in terms of like, will I say popularity, reach? It's unfortunate. You know, Overwatch cannot make quote unquote confessionally unattractive characters because nobody's going to make good material for them. If you get what I mean. Every character that Overwatch has released, especially like after the whole rival shit, all of them, they are getting, if you get what I mean. If Overwatch does not keep producing characters like that, people are not going to. But it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. As much as you like it, you probably can't find a venture, a Gunibu venture shit, bro, or Junkrat. You genuinely can't. You can't. It's always all these small petite, like all of them, like those guys, they have a fetish, bro. Blizzard Overwatch, they have a fetish and it's showing like crazy. God. But you can't. I want them. It's possible, but like, you know, it's unfortunate. See the most good two characters in Overwatch, D.Va, Widow, Mercy, Kiriko, like, there's a pattern though. Have you seen the Scuba 6 skin? I saw that skin. I like that skin. I like it so much. I think I like the one on Sigma and the Scuba one for Sombra too. I like those two skins. I think they go very, very well together. Apart to me, no one else. Their hearts and souls are just not there. Everybody is just looking out for how they'll make money. But it's sad, especially if you're like a gamer at heart. I see myself defaulting to some of the old games I used to play back in the day because give me a Gunnar Road Dog. Mango, unless you're the one that's going to go and make Gunnar content for him, nobody's going to. They're not going to release any skin for him, bro. At least any good skin for him. And you know, Overwatch did say that they were going to start releasing more humanoid characters because they want to be releasing more, because they said it's harder for them to make skins for non-humanoid, like non-human characters. And I was like, bro, just say you are not creative. Say your creative team gave up and left. That is genuinely not an excuse. It pains me so much that I stopped drawing, because if I had continued drawing, I would have taken it upon myself to be making fan arts. There's all these characters that say they cannot make skin. For me, I will sit down, I will spend hours and I will make for them. Because what do you mean? What do you mean you can't give Ramatra a cool skin? What do you mean you can't give Wrecking Ball a cool skin? What do you mean you can't give Voodoo? Like, just say you can't. Just say you're not creative. Just say you're slow in the brain, because everyone of the most Thor. Like, I don't know, chat, if you saw this screenshot that Overwatch released of like possible future collabs. When I saw that shit, I just knew that it's not going to be looking good for a lot of non-human characters in the game, because they're just not going to get skins. Like, especially with the addition of all the heroes, you could tell that, okay, if they're going to go with this collab, these are the heroes, this demographic of heroes are going to be inside this as well. These are the ones that are going to get skins. Bastion was one of the best characters. He had such dark lore. His cinematic was quite literally beautiful and peak cinema. My cutest boy. I remember, I think in the cinematic when Ryan saw him and had PTSD. That shit was so, oh no. Oh no. Like, where did you all go wrong, bro? Where did we mess up? Where did we mess up? Like, bring this shit back, please, for real. It's so sad to think about the potential that Overwatch has. Overwatch has the potential of creating a universe that could go beyond just the game, and they're messing up. what I would do to have like an anime style of Overwatch, like that Doomfist versus Tracer, Genji, and Winston. Oh my days, bro. That shit would have done crazy numbers. Also, I wish we built more on Sigma's relationship and we had a comic strip of them. Agreed. Like we've gotten his voice dub release video and nothing else. It's unfortunate. I would love to see his interactions with Sombra. Like, apart from hearing the voice lines, I'd want to see it too, you know? Because like they have like a grandfather, granddaughter duo kind of this thing, and it's nice. I like it. We get more from in-game interactions, real. I would love to see that shit. Like, it doesn't even have to be crazy shit, honestly. It doesn't have to be always a fight or something. For me personally, some slice of life shit, oh my days, it will go so far for Overwatch. It would genuinely go so far. Imagine if we could get like a back, how do you call that thing again? Like a look into the past, young Anna, early Overwatch, and some shit about like, I don't know, bro. That shit sounds cool to me. When you hear about the meeting that Mercy and Sigma had, wait. This shit just scrolled by too fast. Hold up. Okay, that meeting that Mercy always has to remind Sigma that they already had the discussion years ago. Bro. You want to see Sombra genuinely helping Sigma with his breakdowns because I'm sure he has had them with his schizophrenia. Mango, the possibilities are endless. Genuinely. This shit, it irks me, bro, because there is so much to explore, there's so much to do, so much to see. The possibilities. I would love to see something about Doomfist's background. I think the one I would most want to see is Doomfist's background, like where he started from, the flow. I want to see it. I feel like it's something I want to be able to watch and resonate as a fellow Nigerian guy. I want to see the upcoming, bro. That Mercy meeting, you saw a beautiful fan-made animation that made you cry. That is so real. That is so real. It's so unfortunate. People make better content from Overwatch than the people that are making Overwatch. It's so sad. It's genuinely so sad, bro. Like, just step back inside the house, a few steps back into the drawing room, toss off the old boxes and stuff. There's some gold in there, please, I beg. Omo, Mango. I've tried drawing again. I genuinely have. And like I almost lost my head because I was so pissed. I think I've got to the point where if I'm unable to draw what I have in my mind, like if I struggle too much, I lose my shit. Because Mango, if you know the ideas I've had for skins, themes for this game, oh my days. But the passion is dead. The passion for drawing it's so gone. It's so gone. Zero. It's unfortunate. It is genuinely unfortunate. Bro. For Doofus, I was like, okay, they kill him off. We could have him side with the Omnics if he's heavily injured and he can become a cyborg. And he becomes a cyborg. Nah, he just lays with his arm chopped off. And he looks at the rain, bro. Bro looks up in the sky and like, that's it. I do like the mini cinematic we got. It's not even a cinematic anymore. It's a fucking slideshow. These things are not even cinematic anymore. They're just slideshows. But like when they showed him and his predecessor, I thought that was cool. They could have animated that shit. That would have been amazing. That would have been amazing. Oh my days. Oh my days. Just lost potential. Just lost. Even I don't think we have much on Orisa and like what's the name of that her creator again? We don't have much on her too. That would have been so good. That would have been so good. Another thing I wish was that we had the Nigerian map in the game. That's something I would have. I mean, we have Nigerian characters in the game. It won't be, especially like in according to the law and whatnot. It wouldn't have been bad to maybe like a futuristic Lagos or something. I wouldn't mind that.
You have Numbani now.
Bro, Numbani is not a real place, Poppy. Numbani is not a real place.
Is he based in Nigeria?
What's happened between the Nigerian characters happened in Numbani, but I feel like and Numbani is supposed to be in Nigeria according to them like a different one is that there's nothing wrong with using what we already have, you know. Unfortunately, is no longer on the world and it's becoming Hashimoto clan and well go. And the amount of Hashimoto nonsense I've seen from Overwatch of recent, like bro. Like the parts of the other, like you know, the world, the other, you know, it's not just, it shouldn't just be about Hashimoto and Talon and whatnot, bro. Like, bro, it's hard, it's genuinely heartbreaking, especially after developing like a kind of like love towards some of the stuff they have already released. Mind you, it's not even that we wanted to dive into with the Hashimoto clan. We wanted to hear about the connections and their best built characters, Genji.
I want you.
He wants to see the intensity of it from the point of view and the experience. From what they've given us about Kiriko was just from what I've gotten, Kiriko was just, what's the best way to say it? There's a word. It's not the liquid, but like, there's a kind of personality to her, bro. That they've given her from the, like, I want to see, nothing is raw. We don't get the raw shit from Overwatch anymore, man. Baptiste was a combat medic. Medic. Okay, what else? What else? Because their clan associates drove Hanzo to kill his brother because of the conflict between the clans. Like, we still don't know why. Like, we understand the council was conflicted and like I think kind of regretted it, but like, let's see it. Oh, bro. These times like this, I always wish I never stopped drawing. Hey, what's up? Can you chat with me, by the way? How are you? It's Eva. Oh, I cannot pronounce. I'm just going to call you Eva. Welcome to the stream, Eva. Welcome to the stream. I see you on Twitch. First time chat. How you doing? We're just talking about Overwatch and stuff right now. How you doing? I get quiet when there's no one. In awkward silence. I'll be ending stream soon. I'm waiting 10 minutes to talk with you and hope you can talk with me on chat. Poppy.
Okay, I think I said that. I set the follower limits. The follower time limits for them to chat. Because of bots.
Execute. Yeah, me, Poppy. Execute immediately. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hi. People be talking chat, but no, we're not talking about mods, but execute them immediately. Execute. We know it has to do with their clans being against each other, but we don't know the law and the history between them. Now we're getting a complete shift and pushing into the Hashimoto clan instead of all of it.
I don't see what Bro was going to say.
Mango, I don't know. I don't know where Venture came from. I don't remember if she had anything law-wise.
She's a rat. That's
All
just
I
it.
just know is that she appeared out of nowhere, and it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. I just know that Venture likes rocks, man. That's all. I just know she likes rocks. Even the whole shit about Hazard and his group, I think is it freaks? I mean, what they call themselves, but like after Hazard came out, after that season, nothing. Nothing. Hazard's OG. Mango, did you see Hazard's OG design? Oh my days. Hazard's OG design would have honestly been so good. Like something that is something different. Oh my days. We know it has to do. Oh my days. Do you commit sense to explain the spirit? The spirit's beast because her father made them and it kept the law aligned with everything being tech made. So it's unfortunate, bro. Hazard's OG design would have gone so hard. Not everything needs to look like a human being, man. Not everything needs to look like a human being. We have a gorilla and we have a gorilla. We have a hamster. We have a flying cat now. Like, but her age don't make sense. We just wanted to bring her age up. So I'm not even surprised. Even Diva, I think Diva too, they had to bump her age up because of the good material for her was like alarming at the period, if I'm not mistaken. Bro, the people that generate goon content for Overwatch, they do better than Overwatch. They do more, they work harder, and it's so evident. It's disgusting and unfortunate at the same time. It pissed me off when they stopped making actual cinematics and just slideshows. Like, what are we doing, bro? Even the Doomfist versus Vendetta one, I think that's the most recent 3D cinematic we've gotten. That shit was too... You could tell they didn't even really put work into that shit, man. I think some of my favorite cinematics... I've forgotten what it was about, but I saw Widow and Reaper, and those guys were moving mad. Holy. I love that cinematic. I was talking with Ashi about this. He wanted a research creator to be added into the game, but half our real body sits in Spawn behind the desk, and she manages a mech-like character. And when he explodes, she can be upset in Spawn, so you don't have to kill off a child, but still bring a very important part of Overwatch lore to a beloved character. You see, Mango, the problem is that those guys are just slow. Oh my god. I just say, Mango, those guys are just slow. Like, this would have honestly solved everything. Genuinely. The only excuse that they could give is that they don't want to create a quote-unquote child character because, you know, people are weird. See, that's the thing. People are weird. If the model is in the game, some weirdos online are going to do shit about it. I feel like that is not an excuse because there are some games that only are about, like, I don't think that's an excuse. I don't want to speak too much on about it, but I don't think that's an excuse. Not to mention Overwatch and they are very loose when it comes to protecting their files and this thing. Yeah, but like they only recently started making goon-like characters on skins. Yeah, but like, see, that's the thing. There's a very weird community online that do weird things. Overwatch is also put out as a game for kids, by the way. Fuck it. There's a character in Rainbow Six Siege. She's crippled. She can't walk. But do you know what they did? They gave her she walks behind the computer, and in the game she controls two droids, like humanoid droids, bro. Like she controls them and like does everything. She's not even in the game physically. You can't even see her model. But like I feel like that's something they could do for Overwatch. I was so confused when they said, oh, they were bringing a new hero into Rainbow Six Siege and she's on a wheelchair. My first thought was like, what? We're playing a game where people are shooting and defusing bombs and she's on a wheelchair? But then with the whole droid thing, like, yeah, this works. Genuinely, like they should work. So I don't know. It's unfortunate. Chat, I think I need to end stream now. I need to go and do some shit with family. You guys have been an amazing audience. To those of you guys that showed up to the stream, thank you all so much. I'm going to be doing more just chatting streams and also streaming a lot more variety of games. I need to get back into that for real. I need to. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow.